Hello loves, Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a double page layout. This is Kaleidoscope. I've pulled both of these because they're going to be our base. Then we're going to do a grid of sorts. I'm trying to get all the stuff in line. I tried to prep as best I could. So like I said, we've got the 49th End Market Kaleidoscope. I think it says it somewhere. Yep, Kaleidoscope. So we've got the rub-ons and such that I will probably pull out. We have 8 photos. Let's move this stuff over there. And then we're going to have a double page. This is the first time I'm playing with this collection. So I have pulled in some cardstock that matches the background there. So there is some Close to My Heart, there's some Basil, there's all kinds of fun things. So these are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then the mat is 4 by 4. So there's really no rhyme or reason. So this was when we were in New Orleans and we are walking around and just taking photos and having a good old time. So today is August 26th. I jumped right in with really no introduction, but hey, that's what makes life fun. And then some is just, I believe, from Creative Memories. Alright, so we've got those matching. We've got 8 photos. So we've got the beautiful church here and the little French square. We ate dinner here and looked at a horse's butt. I thought it was cute. We've got Mr. Apple, which was where we got some candy apples. PJ's Coffee, which was next to our hotel, and love it. Just Decatur Street, walking out of Caesars. This church from a different view, and then just shooting down the street. So let's maneuver. Well, I can't, can I? Well, that's how it's going. I was gonna flip that around, but guess what? I can't. I didn't think that through, and that's the story of my life. So let's see if we can get some interest on the background for these little guys. But what I want to do is we're gonna just kind of do. Let me go ahead and line these guys up. I wanted that to be a little bit more short. Okay, and then this one. And come in and we'll put that in the middle. And then let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Okay. So let's definitely take this guy. And we'll take this blue guy. So let me put this on here. I know it's not straight, but I'm going for interest. That one there, and then this guy, because I'm pretty sure that rubs off as well. Okay. I have done this before where I have not rubbed it all in and left like the backing on there before and found it later. Fun. Okay. Let's give that a nice rub. Let's get this rubbed down and hopefully okay. And then we're gonna pop this guy down. We're gonna do this. Maybe the same. I don't know on the other side. But this is such pretty paper that I don't want to do all that much of a cover up, right? All right. So we've got that one. And now this one, I think, so we're gonna do green, and we'll do the coral. Be very careful. So let's get this guy on there. I'm going to peel that up. Okay. And then this guy, we're just going to come in and uh-oh. Oh, there's a lot of scrapbooking today, I must admit, because I ran out. Okay. All right. Change this up real quick. I find it, people are going to be like, that was too long of a video. You guys, if you know, you know. Like, well, I want more real time. That was too much real time. And it just makes me laugh. But I love and appreciate you guys. And I actually love doing this. Scrapbooking is so much fun that, you know, there was a time where I was like, I want this to be my full-time job. And then it started to become a job, and then I was like, No, I'm good. I don't want that to be my full-time job. How crazy is that? Alright, so we're gonna go this way. And then I'm gonna get this one. It's all down. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now we gotta find some other fun things to put on here, right? $49th and Market. I buy it and I hoard it, and that's honestly, I need this stuff because it is my favorite company, other than the Simple Vintage lines. Yeah. All right, so let's just push that stuff over there and see what we have for this, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Come on. This is why I honestly, you guys, it's a struggle for me to want to do filming like this anymore, but hey. So we got the Time of Our Lives. That there. Remember Today. Okay. Okay. I like Happy Times. And we're gonna go tone on tone. Okay. And we're gonna put Hanging with the Best there. Then we've got the laser cut pieces. I feel like I got this in a hip kit, not a hip kit, a scrap room, because there's just like pieces, right? This one, let's see. Time of Our Life. Let's do Happy Times down here. Okay. So we're gonna do the, but there's no green. So now we need to take this and we're gonna drop this one over here. Yep, yep, yep. That's what we're doing. It's coming to me. Like, I want to figure it out in my life, right? Okay. Let's do these little buttons. Let's do this little guy. This little guy. I'm going to move the Time of Our Lives. I think. So we're going to have the embellishments. That's going to fall. Okay. Then we're going to have pink. So we went opposite corners. Don't really like plan for that to happen. It just happened. So that works for me. So let's do this. Come through. And so there's really not a lot that I need to put on here, is there? I like this loved. I just hit everything in my life. I apologize. Okay. And then let's see. We do these little guys. With these little buttons over here. I really don't want to add a lot because I'm kind of in love with this collection. Just in case you were like, what you doing? I'm be like, trying to not make it look crazy. So and we can add some of these little buttons. Because this one doesn't have a, it didn't have a, it wasn't in a protector, which is why I'm starting to think that that one didn't come with that. And we are almost 18 minutes in. But I love the way this looks. I like just the little touch, the tone on tone. Simplistic at its best, right? So let's come in and add, well, let's not add that one. Let's add that up there. With that, let's come in and add this. Okay, and then over here, we will do that. And that little guy. Nope. There's no other black like isn't in the embellishments. You know what I mean? So that one and do this guy, and that's gonna do it. Our layout is gonna be done. Short and sweet, done in under 20 minutes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I do hope you enjoyed the full process video, so of the 2-page layout here, even though I got my camera all messed up. I thoroughly enjoy this, so that is very fun. Get some stuff used, and I've had this collection for about a year, I think, because I picked it up at one of Jamie's crops, and this is my first time using it, so that makes me feel good. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Do all the fun YouTubey things, and I'll see you later. Bye.